is Nur Farhana binti Raza and I'm from BA 3H.
Hi, my name is Izzatul Nadia binti Baharudin and I'm from BA 3H.
Hello, my name is Shazwani Amira and I'm from BA 3H.
Okay, in the first question, the question asked to determine whether the statement given is accurate or not. The statement given is an organization are more effective when they operate without the subculture and or counterculture. Okay, counterculture can be defined as a group of individuals with a pattern of values and philosophy that reject the surrounding culture. The counterculture merge and acquisitions may produce counterculture in the organization. Okay. For the subculture, subculture can be defined as a group of individuals with a unique pattern of the value and philosophy that is consistent with the organization's dominant value and philosophy. The strong subculture are often found in the performance of team. Okay, so whether the statement is accurate or not, in my opinion, the statement given is not accurate because the counterculture and subculture is play more important role in the organization. The counterculture and subculture may give the benefits to the company. There are three benefits given by the subculture and counterculture to the company. For the first benefit is the counterculture and subculture maintain the organization's standards of performance and ethical behavior. The employee who hold the counterculture values are an important source of survival and evaluation of the dominant order. They encourage the constructive controversy and more creative um, thinking about how the organization should interact with the environment. Subculture prevents the employees from blindly following one set of values and thereby the organization to abide the society's ethical value. Okay, for the second benefit of the subculture and counterculture to the company is they are spawning the ground of merging values that keep the firm aligned with the needs of customers, society, and stakeholder. The company eventually they need to replace the dominant values with one that are more appropriate for the changing environment. If the subculture are suppressed, the organization may take longer to discover and adopt value aligned with the emerging environment. Okay, the third benefit of the subculture and the counterculture to the company is the counterculture and subculture make a strong culture forms that allows the subculture to emerge will be more innovative than strong culture firms that prevent the subculture from emerging. The subculture can serve as containers of creativity in which ideas can formulate the relatively independent of the constraint or influences the strong culture. Subculture may provide the place for creativity to grow, um, as well as a way to coordinate the members of the dominant culture to implement the ideas. The subculture provide an additional advantage to managing the innovation because when they are separate, it's enough to allow the creativity to flourish. That's all.
Okay, for the second question is about the condition or the situation that can weaken the organization culture. For the first point is about the discouragement of the social interaction. Okay, for your information, social interaction is very important in every each of the organization. Without the effective interaction between subordinate and subordinate, or even subordinate and upper management, it can be said that their system is ineffectiveness. So, for your information, not all of the organization were encouraged to practice social interaction among them. Some of the organization does not practice social interaction between them. For example, if one company are practiced to be in at 9 o'clock, and the new employee that involved in the company doesn't know this rule. So without the effective interaction, without the effective communication, how can the new employee adapt this rule? Maybe it can lead to the weaken in the existing culture. What I mean here is communication is very important for the new staff that be employed in the company. They should know their rules, regulation, practice and culture that been practiced in the company. Without the social interaction between them, without the between subordinate or upper management monitor the lower level, so they could be failed in the culture because they are not practicing the existing culture. They are conduct their action by their own because there are no explanation about the culture. So as I stated earlier, social communication is very important. So the second point is about employ the new employee that does not have same value in the organization. Meaning here that in one organization, if they employ the new employee to be sit in certain position with the different value, for example, if the company is 99% Malay and they had employed an Indian to be sit in a position that does not have same value, does not have same practices, so it can weaknesses the organization culture that exists before, because the new employee doesn't know the rule, the regulation, the culture that the Malays practice, even though he or she know, but they are hard to adapt the situation, they are hard to practice the new culture for them. So one of the reason to be the weaknesses of the organization culture is employ the new employee that does not have same value in the organization. Thank you.
For the third point, senior manager lack transformational leadership skill, lack consistency, or have high turnover rates. An example of the condition is turnover. Organization culture is weakened whenever top management act inconsistently. This occurs when senior manager lack of transformational leadership skill.
or they do not expose a single vision and do not walk the talk, or there is high turnover of senior management. Under this condition, employee will receive mixed signals about the values and belief that they should hold in the organization. Rapid expansion or high turnover will take time to them to learn about the organization culture, because they will tend to have more inexperienced workers. More inexperienced workers will lead to the lower worker productivity. Workers who do not have experience at a certain organization will not be aware of the organization policies, goals, and how to fulfill their roles in organization. For the last point is the organization has culturally inconsistent reward. If the employer does not have consistent reward, it can weakens or cannot reshaping an organization culture. One of the things that can motivate workers or employees is reward, such as financial reward in terms of bonus and commission. For example, if the business in the organization has a profitable year, it might be able to reward all of their employees with large annual bonus. If the company perform poorly for the next year, they might not have enough money to pay bonus. Even the employees work hard, and they will receive smaller reward, but they expect or they can get more such in the past. It may hurt their moral, and it can affect it when they cannot tie their performance for the compensation reward. And they also can be discouraged, and they cannot perform well, and their productivity will naturally decline.